Live from downtown Detroit, Local 4 News at 5 starts now.
We begin here at 5 with a deadly case of road rage. A teenager shot dead and his family desperate for answers. Right now, the driver who shot and killed the 18-year-old on a mini bike is in custody, but he says he acted in self-defense.
So the shooting happened at a quiet intersection just off 8 Mile and East Point, and now we're awaiting charges in this case. Sean Lay is live tonight. Sean, is there any word on when we could see them come down?
Been here at the courts building monitoring this all day long. And Kimberly, Karen, such a controversial case here in East Point. We have an 18-year-old shot and killed. We have a 60-year-old who is in his truck being held right now. And you're right, his family, the 18-year-old, certainly waiting to see if charges will be filed against that driver or not. We are told this family is in incredible pain tonight, waiting to see what the prosecutor will decide. The family does have an attorney helping them. We caught up with him moments ago. Tonight, a call for justice for 18-year-old Ty Hale, a young father of a baby boy and girl, shot and killed Friday evening just before 8 o'clock on a quiet side street in East Point. Bill Amadeo is an Ann Arbor attorney who has taken up Ty's case for his family for free, as that family is in complete shock tonight.
18-year-old kid who's unarmed and gets killed. They're out of their mind right now.
Police say it all stems from a road rage incident. The deadly end of that incident caught on this doorbell camera. The 60-year-old driving a Ram pickup stops at a stop sign at Stricker and David. Ty Hale is on a mini bike. You can see as he rolls up to the passenger side of that Ram truck. A shot is fired. The teen is shot dead.
It's a little grainy. You can't see everything. There's always two sides to every story. But it looks like a horrible tragedy.
Amadeo believes the driver who fired the shot will have to meet a high standard to claim he was in fear for his life.
If somebody was beating you, think of the Trayvon Martin situation and Zimmerman and stuff like that, which caused a lot of ire throughout the country. But Zimmerman's argument was he felt he was going to die, so he could use excessive force. If we use the Zimmerman and Trayvon Martin scenario, we compare it to Ty's situation, we're not in the same universe. I care that this kid died, and I just want to see the right thing done.
Back here live. Let's point out, though, very clearly, no charges yet in this case. 60-year-old still being held. We're keeping very close with East Point Police and the prosecutor's office to see what's going to be next in this case. But again, everything remains under investigation at this hour. We're live tonight in East Point. Sean Lay, Local 4. Back to you.
We'll keep following it, Sean. Thanks. Our other top story here at 5 o'clock. An investigation is underway tonight into a deadly officer-involved shooting on Detroit's west side.
This happened early Sunday morning as officers were making a mental health call when they confronted a man with a knife. Victor Williams is live on this story right now. The chief said transparency is very important in this situation, Victor.
Yeah, that's right, Kimberly and Karen. And even neighbors said that officers tried their best to do everything they could without using deadly force. And sadly, this was the result.
That's like, he's like my son. I'm so hurt for this.
Darlene Embry is still processing how her neighbor, 20-year-old Porter Burks, was shot and killed by Detroit police officers after family members called 911 for assistance when he was having a mental episode.
He don't have a car. He walked to the store for them to shoot him. He had no gun. He had a knife.
After pleading with the 20-year-old to put the knife down, officers unsuccessfully tried tasing the man before firing multiple shots, killing him with many bystanders looking on.
This is what they done to my bus.
Several of those rounds hit Demetrius Robertson Bay's bus that was parked nearby.
It's reckless, because look at that. I got 5 bullet holes in my bus. And y'all shot a guy that only had a knife. And if you're looking at this from where they say it happened at, to me it looked like they were just trying to shoot it at his head. For bullets to be going that high, it's not good.
At this point, there's no idea if that issue will be solved.
They gave me this sheet of paper and told me to contact homicide with a report number. I've been calling them people about 50 times and haven't talked to anybody yet.
In the meantime, family members are going through the worst, taking it all in.
His mom, I went over there yesterday. She's just on the wall. They good neighbors. I just feel sad.
The services of attorney Jeffrey Feiger have now been acquired by the family, and he sent us the following statement, which in part reads, quote, "We are working hard to understand how and why a mentally ill citizen whose family called for help was tased and then reportedly shot over 30 times. End quote. And if you guys would like to help the family during this rough time, head over to clickondetroit.com for instructions on how to do so. Victor Williams, Local 4.
So horribly sad. Thank you, Victor.
That broken water main that sparked a boil water advisory for nearly 24 communities has finally been fixed. You may remember the main failed back in mid-August. 23 communities were put under boil water advisories. Those advisories were lifted after a couple of weeks, but those communities were still asked to limit water usage. Well, that's no longer the case, and we're told the 120-inch main is fully functional 2 days ahead of the target date of October 5th.
That normally doesn't happen. That's good news.
It's really good news for those folks,
right?
yeah.
All right, now to the weather. On a Monday, you just can't beat the stretch we're in.
Really, really nice weather here, and from the looks of it, things are going to get better as we make our way through the work week, Kim.
Absolutely better. In fact, tonight will only be in the low 40s. That's an improvement from the 30s last night. And then tomorrow we get into the 70s, a little bit above normal for this time of year. 65 right now in City Airport, 64 in Pontiac, low 60s in Mount Clemens, and in Port Huron, 62 in Sandusky. Overnight lows tonight in the city will stay in the 40s. Now, some of the suburbs will drop down into the upper 30s, especially in our south and our west zone. You can see Tecumseh is at 39 degrees. And then the west zone, we expect Powell to usually be a little bit cooler, 38, 39 in Brighton. Head to the northern zone, same thing, upper 30s to low 40s. So this evening, if you have outdoor plans, maybe the kids have sports, it'll get chilly. As soon as that sun sets, boy, does it get a little chill in the air. 49 by midnight tonight, and then tomorrow we rebound back to 70 degrees, and we're not done there. We'll warm up a little bit more for Wednesday. I'll have your forecast plus an update on the tropics. A couple more disturbances brewing. I'll have your forecast coming up in a few minutes.
All right, thank you, Kim. For a fifth straight day, crews in Florida have gone door to door trying to find survivors and victims of Hurricane Ian. The storm now being blamed for 100 deaths in the U.S. Now, the vast majority of those deaths happened in Lee County. NBC's Chris Pallone is there for us tonight.
5 days after Ian struck, people still stranded in the hardest hit areas of Southwest Florida are at a loss.
My biggest concern is what to do.
Unsure how to get help to start piecing together what's left of their lives.
We can't even rent a car. There's nothing available. You know, generators, you can't get a generator. Our generator, we had a fabulous one, went underwater. So that's gone. So
understood.
You know, so we need some help somehow.
We're gonna get search teams going door to door to figure out who lived and who died, trying to reassure storm victims help is on the way.
The most important thing is you're alive.
Yes. We
Your
are.
family's alive.
Yeah, we are.
All
We're safe.
things can be replaced.
Rescuers spent the weekend taking more than 2,000 people and 150 pets to safety. They also found more people who did not survive. The number of people killed now approaching triple digits. Most fatalities happened in Lee County, where officials bristle at the suggestion they were too late issuing a mandatory evacuation order.
The second that we could and should issue that order, I'm confident that we did. Again, we wouldn't change anything. And also, I also understand that there are some people that don't want to leave their homes. We cannot force them to leave their homes. That's their homes. But we can do everything we can to educate them and make sure they're aware.
The mayor of one of Ian's hardest hit areas, Fort Myers Beach, says he has compassion for those who couldn't or wouldn't leave before the storm.
And for those that don't go, you know, and have suffered the consequences of that, I feel for them. You know, when it's time to go, you got to go.
As the cleanup continues, people here continue to search for any bit of normality they can find. Chris Pallone, Local 4.
And early estimates show the cost to rebuild the region could top $60 billion.
Some good news for the morning commute. Today's the last day for that I-94 closure in Detroit. Both directions of the freeway have been closed from I-75 to I-96 since Thursday morning. Crews are working on the 2nd Avenue Bridge. The portion of the freeway is expected to reopen tomorrow morning at 4, so it should be back open before the morning rush. One lane on the eastbound side will still, though, be closed for a stretch.
All right, we wanted to make sure that you tune in tonight for Local 4 News at 11. We are going to be releasing new results of our exclusive WDIV Detroit News poll, where we are going to break down where the governor's race stands with just 35 days to go. So make sure to tune in tonight at 11 right here on Local 4.